Alrighty, hello there video game fans, and here we are today testing out an early alpha version of Death and Taxes. Please ignore the developer art and check out the systems. Enjoy what we have to show off today. We got a lot of new stuff in since we had our multiplayer test, and I just want to show it off. By the way, that song you heard, still a work in progress, but something that I'm working on for possibly the title sequence. I think it's pretty banging. Alright, here we go. We're going to jump into the world with a fresh character. So, here we are. This is the world of Death and Taxes so far. I have my little campfire to interact with. That's a healing thing, but I'm already healed right now. We see we're starting in this with this character on day 33 of year 7. So the server is active. It's been running for 33 game days and 7 game years. 1 game year is 100 game days. 1 game day is 20 minutes. So 1 game year is about 33 hours. So 7 game years is, what, like 9 days so far. Server's up and running. It's working. You can log in right now from Steam. Just join us on Discord. There's a link in the description there. And you can get a key and come try this out yourself. But anyway, so I'm sitting here resting by the fire. And I want to test out some things with a certain build. I just added ranged combat. So I need to give myself a few things. Actually, I only really need to give myself one thing. So I'm going to cheat a little bit because there's not a way to get this in-game yet. So I'm going to bring up the admin menu, and I am going to give myself the Earth spell. So, unselected action. Alright, now I got the Earth spell. That is just the debug menu. It's going to be an admin menu later and other things, which we're not going to talk about today. But what I just did is if I pull up the action menu, you see now I have the cast, I have the Earth spell. So you start off with just these 4 actions, right? You can drag and drop these actions to your hotbar. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to change up my hotbar a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to make my number 1 attack the ranged attack. Right now its range is only 1.3 meters, and I do about 9.5 damage. To where my most basic attack, the thrust, is a range of 1, and it does about 7.85 damage. All of those stats are based on our ability scores here. So our character starts out with these 6 abilities. They all start out at level 3. So we got Strength, which tells you what it does there. Agility, Speed, Constitution, Intellect, and Spirit. Those are your 6 base abilities, and everything in the game comes from these base abilities. It, as you can see from the description, it affects your damage and the amount of weight you can carry, that strength, and if you hop in, you can see the various other things that you do. Right now, this is the level panel. You see that I am level 1. I have ability ups 0 of 3. The ability ups are the number of times an ability scores have increased organically this level. We'll get to that in a second. Progression is the number of skill increases needed to reach the next level. So in order to level up in this game, you level up skills. Each skill increases your progression. The progression increases your level. So here are my skills. Right now I only know 2 skills, Martial and Endurance. Actually, I can learn that 3rd one real quick by just casting an Earth spell. So I'm going to cast Earth and create a rock real quick. Boom. Oh, yeah, I got a rock. Cool. So I just learned the Earth Rune spell. So I got another spell. So anytime I increase one of these skills, excuse me, I got another skill. Anytime I increase one of these skills, my progression goes up. Anytime one of the skills go up, they have a chance of increasing one of these abilities organically. So that Earth Rune that I just learned, it has a chance to increase one of these related abilities. Intellect or Constitution is a 10% chance to increase one of those abilities every time the skill goes up. The dependent skill there is Spirit, so this is a soul skill, so you know, its level is based on its progression that you have, which starts out as 1, plus the dependent ability, which is spirit. So my spirit is currently 3, plus level 2, I guess, in Earthrune, yeah, because just reached rank 2, so it gives me a total of 5 in Earthrune. So these skills, if you mouse over the spell itself, you see my intellect increases the bonus, and then the skill increases the bonus of the spell. So as you increase your stats and skills, you progress your character, you learn new skills, you learn new actions, and you do things. Right now, in the current game, there's a little bit you can do. You can definitely get to leveling up. You see there's an enemy right over there. That's a blood deal. I just tried to... He's a level 1 too. Level 1 also. And I just tried to attack him. You can see my corpse over there. That little capsule is what it is right now. It represents my corpse. But yeah, he really, really killed me. So I need to level up a little bit before I do that. So what I'm going to do is I just picked up that rock. So the rock, that can be a few different things in my equipment. As you see, it's a stone, it's a weapon, it's a craft material, it's ammo. The weapon type is a hammer. The weapon skill is axe. Hammers and axes use the same skill. It gives you 1.1 of your melee damage. It doesn't give you any damage reduction, which is what DR is here. It has a range of 1 and durability 100, which isn't in there yet. But anyway, so it can be a weapon if you equip it as a hammer, and it should give me the axe skill, which axes and hammers uses the axe skill. So I just learned the axe skill. So now whenever I attack and train, so you can attack nothing and start learning skills. So it should increase my axe skill. So you see my axe skill just went up. And you see all the skills just went up to 13, which means I just leveled up. So I hit my progression there. So now every time I level up, I have 1 point to put up in one of these abilities manually. And so that's in addition to the organic level. So I'm going for a specific build. I'm going for a range build today, so I'm going to start off with some agility. So the agility should increase my range now. It went up to 1.48. So yeah, now I can throw this rock a little farther. So as I was getting, I have this rock in my hand. So if I use the ranged ability and all I have is the stone in my hand, then I'll throw the stone from my hand. If I have it in my... I can't do it. I should do that. If I have it in my quiver, I'll throw from my quiver first and then from my hand, but you gotta be careful because if you throw what's in your hand, you don't have your weapon equipped anymore. So, the build I'm going for right now, yeah, it's a ranged build, but I need these stones to throw. If I don't have anything, it's not going to do any damage. So, I'm going to level up both my earth skill by dropping in a few stones. And it has a 10-second cooldown. The cooldown is represented by the color of the little slot there. So you see it goes red, and then it slowly turns back to green. So I'll cast it in. Well, should do that. You'll see it if I like chop there. Boom, starts out as red, goes down 3 when the cooldown is it goes back to green when the cooldown is up. So you level up pretty quickly. I'll just go ahead and... Actually, I want to go get the water spell. I want to level up with water because water has a dependent ability of agility. So if I want to level up my agility, then I want to level up my water. Once more things get put into the game, there'll be other things I can use to level up my agility. But for now, this is the way to do it. So I'm going to do a little power leveling, because last time I fought that guy when I was level 5, and again, because I didn't use any of my spells and I didn't level anything up, he just completely whooped my butt real quick. Also because I only had 75 HP. Your HP is dependent on your constitution score, and your energy is dependent on both your intellect and your spirit score. So that's why I have 75 HP and 135 energy. Alright, what was this one? I think this is I don't remember. Let's see. What do we got here? Ah, there's fire. I can learn it, but I'm not going to use it. I should, in the actual game, these are going to be all over the place. They're not, not all over the place. They're going to be throughout the world. So you're not just necessarily going to be able to run up and pick out all the spells in the live game. You're going to have to find them. And eventually, what you'll find is that people and players will be able to build things around these monoliths, these obelisks that hold the spells. And so if you want to go get that spell, you might end up having to go deal with the faction that controls it if it's not your faction. So the idea with this game is there's going to be a lot of area and land controlling just based on, you know, what you build where, and you're only going to be able to build in certain radiuses of each other and all this. You'll see that I'm walking faster again. I no longer have the darkness debuff. That means sun should be rising pretty quickly. You can see the birds are already. There it is. There's sun coming up. So the darkness debuff, if you looked at my skills, which since I don't have it anymore, it reduces your skills by 5% and it reduces your movement speed by 25%. One of the things that I wanted to do in this game that you see in a lot of games is they tend to like you want darkness to be a thing, but if you just make the screen dark, then all people have to do is turn up their gamma really high, and it really doesn't affect anything. They can see everything just fine, so it's not really a drawback or anything. So in this game, you actually get a debuff when you're in the dark, which makes you slower and makes you not be able to do skills as well. Now you'll see darkness can be applied during the day. I'm about to go into what represents a building here, or cave, or another thing that might be dark. And I'm going to receive the debuff. Now, the reason why you might like darkness is if you want to be a sneaky guy, if you go into crouch mode, and you start moving. If I'm doing it during the daytime, again, forgive the developer animations. If I'm doing it during the daytime, it doesn't do me much. But if I sneaky boy in the dark, you'll suddenly see I start gaining skill. Just learning the stealth skill. So that's another one I can use to actually relate. Actually, that's probably better because that's agility and constitution. So I might get some. I got to level up, so I'm gonna pull that again. But all right, I'm gonna keep being a sneaky boy and level up stealth a little bit. And just run around. See, stealth uses energy as I move. There we go. We got another agility increase off that. But that was from level 4, unfortunately. We didn't get up 3. So the ability ups are use them or lose them. And at lower levels, it's harder because you've got fewer skills in progression to raise. So, you know, if you happen to get a run where your character actually gets 3 ability ups on level 1, consider yourself the luckiest person in the world because you just rolled 3, 10% chance doing that. You just rolled 3 19s on or 20s on d20. So that's pretty tough to do it 3 in a row. So, you know, not everybody is gonna be able to be at the maximum power they possibly can be, and I imagine that might annoy some types of players. They want to have everything they possibly can, and unfortunately this one is just random. So, you know, some players might, especially at the lower levels, might be a little bit more powerful, but we're going to have things in place to deal with that. All right, so my agility is now 7. Let's see, the range on this bad boy is 2.46 meters. I haven't even shown you guys the throw yet. It's kind of pitiful when your agility is really low, and you don't gain skill unless you hit something. For some reason, only myself. So it's endurance. That's weird. Oh, looks like I found a bug. Looks like I found a couple of bugs. What's going on here? Suddenly I'm floating. I don't know what happened there, but we're gonna just disconnect and reconnect real quick to fix that. There we go. Again, still alpha, still working on some things. Let's see. Anyway, let's go ahead and show the throw. So the throw is actually physical mechanics. So if I have to aim and I it aims based off of my angle of throw. So if I want to go a little farther, I can throw a little higher. See, but my agility is still very low, so the throw is kind of pitiful. So I just threw that stone there. I can go pick it back up, and then I gotta re-equip it. Maybe I should drop it. Maybe I should add equip to the context menu. But right now, you equip it by dragging and dropping it. And then every time I actually pick up the stone, I learn the mineralogy skill. So one thing about this game is you don't actually have to kill anything to level up. As you see, I'm already up at level 4. I'm about to be level 5. Let's cast. Do some more water. Actually, no, I want to do some stealth. Kind of broke things last time, so I guess I'll do the water. So I start leveling up here now. Yay, level 5. Maybe I should give myself some kind. I think I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna give myself some constitution, just so. Oh, look at that! Whoa, I just got a little bigger, didn't I? So yeah, that's another thing in this game. Your ability scores even determine things like your size and your speed. As you might be able to see, my speed is still pretty low. Agility also increases my jump height, so I can jump a lot higher. And if we went over to the little parkour course here, you'd be able to see the different jumps. But I'm not really messing with that right now. I wanna start attacking this dude. So I need more ammo. That's what I need. So look at, yeah, you can see the cooldown going really slow there. Alright. Boom. So yeah, here's it going. So once that's up, I'll be able to cast it again. And collect more ammo. See, so now I got 2 and I got 3 there, so I can stack these. So I got 3 total now, so I can throw this thing 3 times. But this guy, man, those blood dealers with, he's got pretty high strength. So again, for cheating purposes, show you right now, if I target him, I can see what his stats are. So that's a level 1 dealer class. So he has DR of 25% plus 3, so he automatically reduces 25% of my attacks, my melee attacks, because he has armor on. Oddly. Oh, because he's at level 1, he actually doesn't have high strength. He should have, like, it's his abilities that kill. Like last time, he just really messed me up. So I should just be able to run in there and kill him real quick, but if I don't heal myself, he's gonna, that bleed might get me. So, oh my god, I got 125 now. I got 5 instead of just 4. How did I get another? Oh well. So, I might give him another try. I'm at level 5 now, and he's level 1. I mean, I could definitely kill him with some spells. Pretty sure I can say so. Here's something that's going to be fun. Watch. Spells bypass DR, so I actually should be able to kill him. I have 1 rest available. You can rest once per day to heal based on your recovery right here. And when you rest, it's plus 50%. So I'll be able to heal up pretty good. But I can only do that once per day. Almost want to save it after I attack him, because he's going to bleed me. I'll just take it out. Boom. Alright, I'm healed up all the way. Full HP and full energy. I'm level 5. I don't know. Let's see if I can take him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a rock on his head, and then I'm going to do my best to throw rocks while he walks up to me. Let's see if I can hit him with anything. And that's going to be my cycle right now. Okay, alright. Oh, wrong spell. Alright, yeah, just drop rocks on his head. Throwing things at him. He's got reach, so he can still get me right now, because that's the spell he cast. No, I missed. Alright. Beat him up a little. Come on, just. Run away. I'm gonna get some strength here, just so I can Bleeding. I'm bleeding, man! Oh, I don't have any more ammo. Die. Let's just use 3. Oh, I missed! Whew, he's trying to blade twist me. That's going to really hurt with 3 stacks of blood on me right now. I don't know. Oh, he just blade twist me. Oh, I got him! Woo! That was close. Now, hopefully I don't bleed to death. I'm going to go run by the fire. Oh my god, don't bleed to death. If I die, that's going to be so funny. I'm going to 10 seconds. There's one more bleed. How much do I have? I got 30 HP. I need to get close to the fire. This is going to do 15 damage on this last tick. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost died! I need to run. Okay, I'm not dead, so I'm going to run back and I'm going to loot his body. Let's see if he has any loot. Hopefully he'll give me some gear. That's a low chance. I gotta get the stones back. Give me that rock. Oh, no, he has no loot. I can't get my rock. Give me the rock! I want the rock! Oh, well, he's laying on top of the rock. I can get this rock. And then I better get out of here because another enemy is gonna spawn soon. And you gotta be careful because in this game there's something called overcharge. If I just break this here. I thought I fixed that. Oh well. Alright. There's something called overcharge in this game, which whenever you run out of energy, you can continue to act using your health instead of energy. But you can continue to act to the point that you're dead, so you definitely have to be careful with that. You don't want to kill yourself. Alright, so Constitution is 7, and Agility is 7. So there are classes in this game. They're not quite hooked up yet, but your class is dependent on your highest level ability score. So I'm trying to make the Agility class, which is a Zoo Sulker. You know, they're going to be based on agility, and they'll get class powers that are kind of, you know, the agility class-based stuff you normally think of. Can I interact yet? No, I already rested by the fire today, so I gotta wait until midnight. It will roll over, and I'll be able to rest again. But for now, I'll just rest by the fire. I can try to live dangerously and keep leveling up, but I don't know. I don't want to kill myself. I mean, let's see. I got 34 energy, and right now it costs 7 energy to do a thrust. And it costs 2.51 energy to jump or sprint. That's what your exertion costs are. Alright. So, but every time I jump or sprint, it increases my agility, my endurance skill. But again, I want agility, so I'm going to keep casting water. Now these are 7 energy costs. It's not too bad. So I'm at 11 of 24 progressions, and that means I need 13 more skill ups, and I'll hit level 8. But I think that's where I'm going to end the video. I think that gives us a little bit an idea of what's going on. I didn't get to show off any equipment. There is equipment. Actually, I do want to show off one more thing, and I'm going to go ahead and cheat to show it off. I want to show off the inventory system because I really like this. So as you see, whenever I pick something up, it goes into these inventory slots here. They're just raw inventory slots. Now, if I want more space, then I'm going to go ahead and give myself spawn a bag in right now, and pick this guy up, and now I have a bag. Goes in any slot, and I can open it. And there we go. I got more slots. This is only a 2-slot bag, but so you can see how this expands your inventory. If I, this technically only increases my inventory by 1 slot because the bag itself is taking up 1 slot, but I got 2 more here. I could put that in my stones in there and then close the bag. and then still move the bag around, and then open it up again, and my stones are available. So the inventory system is really nice. It's really robust and expandable. I like this. It's slot based, but it's also weight based. So if you see in my inventory, you'll see my weight is currently 4 of 20. So I got 3 stones in one bag. That's all that goes to 4. My total is 20, which is 5 times my strength. So 4 times 5 is 20. So that's how the inventory works. And if I get over my max weight, I become encumbered. If I get to double my weight, then it might become overburdened and I can't move at all. So there's some penalties to moving around, and you do got limited space. But for the most part, everything is going to only take up 1 slot. It's not like a bigger sword. It's going to take up 2 slots. It'll still only take 1. But I really like this inventory system. Something I've been very proud of. In addition to this action staff system, which we showed off a number of times in other areas. Oh, hey, day just rolled over. I'm going to rest again, and I'm all the way up. Let's see. And a creature respawned. What do we got? We got a elemental weaver. Ugh, I got water, so I'm gonna go fight the elemental weaver because I got water. This is actually a fire weaver, which I probably should change the name. This is gonna be a level 2 because the last one was a level 1, which doesn't make a huge difference right now. But she is gonna set me on fire, and then she's gonna throw things at me. So I'm gonna kill her. She doesn't have as much DR though. I say she because the images. Oh, well, I actually want to show. Instead, let's see how I'm going to start off by doing this. So, creatures are not necessarily all enemies. If I use my influence skill, I can actually invite this creature to my party. Invite. I get a roll. So use influence to persuade this creature to join your party. So I'm going to roll a 4 of 22. So that's roughly less than a 25% chance of success, but we'll see. Alright, so what do we got? I'm rolling. I got a 5, so I definitely failed. And he's coming after me, so we're going to have to do this now. Nice. Didn't catch him. No, caught me on fire. I got a beat her up. Oh my god, she's going to keep catching me on fire. I probably should do some magic. 3. Ugh, gotcha. Ugh. Oh, I better run. Oh, I gotta run. Oh my gosh. Ugh, got it. Alright, now she's gonna run away. So, I should be able to finish her off. She does not seem to be affected by darkness. Yeah, bugs, that's okay. Picking up stones. Hopefully she'll drop something and we get to see some loot. Otherwise, I am going to end it there. Even though I said it was going to end it a lot earlier, but it's okay. Alright. Ugh. And she dead. Alright, come on, let's give me some good. Oh, don't tell me I can't. No, I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Hey, I got some boots! Hell yeah! Alright. Loot some boots! Alright, these are silk boots! So I get intellect from it. Damn, that's a good haul. Good haul. This is a chest that I cannot open right now. It requires a lot of energy, so I'm not going to mess with it. This gives me the option of rolling either a strength check or a language check. Which I don't have very much of either right now. I'm going to put on my boots. Run back. I'm running! And I'm going to put on my boots and rest at the campfire and call it a day. Oh, I leveled up again. And I actually got 3 ability ups that level. That's always awesome. My con is getting pretty high. Actually, it's a lot higher, so I'm not even going to be a Sulker class anymore, which is not ideal. But in the future, you're going to have a lot more options for leveling things up, so you know, you'll be able to hopefully stick to your agility, or stick to a specific class that you want to level up and not have to worry about things like that. All right. So that shows off pretty much all the systems that we have so far. I'm going to continue to work on things, but this is everything we've added in since the multiplayer test, and that was about a week's worth of work. So, you know, trucking right along. The goal is for early access to the public in December on Steam. It's already available on Steam. If you, once again, click on the link for Discord down in the description, and you can join us on Steam, and we'll give you a Steam key. Otherwise, the Steam link will be in there as well. Please wishlist us. You know, it always helps for getting more people to see, and since this is an MMO, the more people you get to see the game, the more people you get to play with. But yeah, we're going to call it quits for the day. So disconnect there. And thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for joining, and hopefully you'll give it a play once we're released. Good one.